according to Mick Foley, the world's tallest 6'5" man. It is Diamond Dallas Page. How the devil are you?
It's funny because you always over-exaggerate in your numbers in professional wrestling. Like, I'd say someone who's 6'2", 270 pounds, but really he's 6 foot, 242. And I so 6'5" is the fantasy height. 6'4" was the legit height. but I always gave my weight properly. Like, this is what I'm really weighing. But it's so funny, man. I would watch that as a kid, wrestling as a kid, and I go, man, that guy's huge. And then you got near him, and he was not huge. He was big. It's kind of like Big E. Big E, he's not that tall, but he's big.
Yeah, he's wide.
He's wide and strong as hell. But he's not that tall. So it's like everybody exaggerates to a certain degree, and now I've really found some guys do and some guys don't.
With your height, have you found that you've remained 6 foot, legitimately 6'4" throughout, and has yoga helped that?
Yeah, DDP yoga has been like when Foley was doing it legit for 2 years when he lost that 100+ pounds. He went from 6'1" to 6'3" because Foley was a legit 6'4" at one time. But your vertebrae take a beating, and that's that spine that you've got. And in between there are discs. And discs are like shock absorbers. So you could take a lot of impact, but over time, they diminish. Like my wife, I just dropped her off at the airport, and she used to be 5'10", but she's broke her back twice.
Wow.
And once when she was a kid in high school, car accident, and once falling 15 feet and landing on her back, broke her arm, her leg, and she has 6 vertebrae that were broken. Bottom line is, she's such a thoroughbred. She's such a stud, and what she can do is amazing. Her name's Paige, by the way, her first name, which used to be my first name, and her last name used to be McMahon. Like, what's the odds of that, right? But today she's Paige, or if she's in her professional circles, she's Paige McMahon Page, which is pretty funny.
No, it's almost a palindrome, that. Just on the height thing again, to drop a name, Clang, Dan7, he kept trying to get me to get on the inversion table. Have you got one of those, and do you sort of buy into that?
Yes, I think it's good. I even have they call it a yoga swing, and it's really a hammock. And I like that better because you put your ass in there, and then you flip upside down, and you wrap your legs around the ropes that are there, or the whatever they're called, the straps. And now it's grabbing you by your glutes, and you're hanging, so there's nothing holding your ankles. And when you're in a inversion table, your ankles are like hooked in, so it's pulling on your knees. And really, the only part of your body you want pulled or in traction would be your spine. Everything else, you don't want to lengthen your knees.
Yeah.
Because that's not a good idea. But legit today, I'm still 6'4", but God bless him, rest in peace. Love the bad guy. He was maybe 6'4.5", and Scotty used to be a legit 6'6". Jake, 6'4.5" used to be 6'6". Hogan is the big one because, really, Terry, I want to say he's had 8 back surgeries. And last time I saw him, we were looking eye to eye. So maybe he's 6'4.5", maybe 6'5", but he ain't 6'7" no more.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, a couple more surgeries, and he could be in the R2D2, trash can sort of.
I don't know about that, but